KREM 2 Morning News begins now.
5:30 on our Monday morning. Take a look outside, guys. It is a pretty calm start to the day out toward Lake Coeur d'Alene, where this afternoon will warm up to the 70s and 80s, but by the middle of the week, we're talking 90-degree temperatures.
After 5 people were shot dead in the Yakima area, authorities are now looking for a motive. They have several people in custody this morning. And a Spokane man wants to make insulin more accessible to people living with diabetes. He just came up with a product that is made to save lives. 5:31 now. Welcome back to KREM 2 Morning News on our Monday morning. I'm Jen York.
And I'm Evan Irani. We're starting off our morning with some chilly temperatures outside, but it's a pretty nice day to start it out. That view toward Coeur d'Alene is beautiful.
And if you don't like the heat, now's the time to be up and out of.
Yeah, maybe make sure that air conditioner works properly if you haven't already put it to the test.
Yeah, no kidding. Go buy a fan now before they're all out later this week. Well, welcome back. 5:31 now. An Oregon principal is not very amused by a recent prank pulled by seniors at his high school. Take a look. Early Friday morning, more than 3 dozen students entered the high school and moved hundreds of desks out of classrooms and into the hallway. I mean, that's quite a feat.
Yeah.
They also replaced erasers with hot dogs.
Okay, well, the principal said he is planning to actually charge each of the students involved about $47. That would cover the costs to clean up the mess. He even told them before that they could possibly be banned from walking at graduation. He recently retracted that and said that they could walk.
And we saw this story gained a lot of attention online. Irene said, pretty harmless prank for a last hurrah. Jill suggested, let the kids have their prank, but then get them back in there to clean up the mess. You have them on camera, call each of them to come in and clean it up. And Mandy said, okay, I can understand if it caused damage to the school property, but it didn't. Pick your battles. It was a harmless senior prank.
So it looked like many of you thought, yes, they were wrong for doing it, but there are better ways to handle the situation. The consensus was that it was a simple prank and the students should help clean it up, but not be banned from walking at graduation. They walk a fine line between, supporting something like this and being very serious about the consequences, but then at the same time, you're looking at a group of seniors who are just happy to be graduating high school. Exactly, right? Like,
it was a pretty good prank, if you have to admit. It was. It's not hurting anybody.
I think,
but they could go in and clean it up.
Exactly.
Right?
I think I'd be fully behind saying, all right, everyone who participated, now you have to go back in and move the desks back. Hey, they moved them out in the first place. They're clearly able to move them back.
They can move them back in.
Exactly. And I think that, let them walk in graduation. They're kids.
It's a little aggressive to not walk.
Exactly. Well, fun to see. You can still weigh in on that on our social media pages. So cool to see that, I didn't even think about it. This is the time of year where everyone's participating in their senior week, senior pranks, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see what comes.
Have to see what else comes out this
week.
I
get the feeling we might see some more dramatic, senior pranks than that. So we'll see.
No kidding.
All right, 5:34 right now. It's been it was a nice weekend. It really warmed up as the weekend went through. You were over on the west side of the state.
I was.
Rain?
In Seattle. It actually was pretty nice.
There you go. Okay.
We thought it was going to rain on Saturday, but no, it actually turned out to be pretty pleasant.
Okay, there we go. And this week, very pleasant. I mean, it might be bordering on unpleasant as we head towards Wednesday and Thursday, because what we're going to be seeing is some very warm temperatures. Warm temperatures as in 90s on the way. Today, though, we're still going to take some time to get there. It's looking at mainly upper 70s for this afternoon. A couple 80s in the forecast, but Spokane even only making it to about 78 degrees in the afternoon. A few lingering clouds throughout the day. High-level clouds that are not really going to produce much, but you could see on satellite radar how there has been some activity as far as the movement of those clouds. A little bit of thickening of cloud cover over the eastern portion of Washington and moving into North Idaho. A couple showers that are just continuing to exit off toward the southeast. That'll happen as the rest of the day goes on. We're not looking at any threat of showers, not only today, but into the rest of your week. It's going to be a very warm and dry week. This is the kind of view that we've got. So maybe a good week to hit the lake. You could definitely expect some warm temperatures and likely a warming of that water temperature as well. We're at 55 degrees right now, so still a bit chilly outside, but we're going to warm our way up to to the 70s and 80s as the afternoon comes around. A bit of a breeze is expected, especially over central Washington, which we'll talk a little bit more about coming up in just a bit. 5:35 right now. Let's take a look at what's going on traffic-wise for our Monday morning. Right now, we are not seeing any backups on any of our area roadways. You can see some of our live looks that we've got outside show. Pretty clear roads, and we're not seeing any changes on that front. If we see anything pop up along the way, we will let you know. But for now, Jen, something's back to you.
Evan, thank you. It is 5:36 now. 4 people are in custody this morning after 5 people were shot dead in central Washington. The Yakima County Sheriff's Office says the shootings happened late Saturday night on the Yakima Indian Reservation in White Swan. 3 bodies were found on Medicine Valley Road. A 4th was located a few miles away. The county coroner says a 5th person died at the hospital Saturday. Right now, police are unsure of a motive. Time now to check out what you need to know before heading out this morning. Wildfires continue to burn on the West Coast. The Sand Fire in Northern California has already burned more than 1,800 acres. And in Arizona, 2 large wildfires are now burning in Tonto National Forest. Firefighters say the biggest has spread to 7,000 acres. Former Boston Red Sox player David Ortiz is out of surgery after being shot in the Dominican Republic. His brother says he's doing fine. ESPN reports the 43-year-old was shot in the back at a club in Santo Domingo. Authorities say people at the bar captured the gunman and then beat him up before turning him into police. Ortiz was born in Santo Domingo. Investigators are still trying to determine a motive. It's all down to this Wednesday in the race for the Stanley Cup. The Boston Bruins stepped up in Game 6 last night, beating the St. Louis Blues 5-1. The series is now tied again at 3. The deciding game is Wednesday night in Boston. The NBA championships could be decided tonight. The Toronto Raptors lead the series 3-1 right now, heading into Game 5. If Toronto wins tonight, it would be the first NBA championship in franchise history. The Warriors are looking to reverse history and become the second team to overcome this type of deficit. The game starts at 6 o'clock tonight. A new Miss Idaho was just crowned Miss Pocatello. Rachel Forrest took home the crown over the weekend. Forrest is the sister of former Miss Idaho, Nina Forrest. She will go on to represent Idaho on the Miss America pageant in Atlantic City this September. Congrats to her. President Trump is warning Mexico that tariffs are possible if there is a lack of cooperation at the border. The White House has threatened to impose a 5% surcharge on all Mexican imports. That deal was canceled when Mexico's government agreed to take steps to limit the flow of migrants into the U.S. And now the president and his supporters are defending his new agreement with Mexico after critics say many of the terms in his deal had been decided months before his tariffs threat.
You can't have a trade policy based on tweets. What you need is a comprehensive trade policies which represents the working people of this country.
Well, this is the first time we've heard anything like this kind of number of law enforcement being deployed in Mexico to address migration.
Mexico leaders say they add more of its National Guard, prioritizing the southern border. They also agreed to crack down on smuggling and human trafficking. Meanwhile, House Democratic leaders are not ready to end the Russia investigation. This week, they are holding several hearings on special counsel Robert Mueller's report. The main focus is on whether or not the president obstructed justice. Ultimately, they want Mueller to testify, but the former FBI director says he does not want to. It is 5:39 now on our Monday morning. Well, imagine having to worry about your health every second of the day. For many people living with diabetes, that is a constant struggle. KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is joining us live this morning. She is showing us a new product invented by a Spokane man to help with that. Good morning, Nicole.
Now you may not be able to notice, but I'm actually wearing the product right now. It's this necklace here. It's a quick release and it's got an edible glucose gel in it in case of a low blood sugar diabetic emergency. Now I was able to speak with EMT Chris Maynard about why it was so important for him to create this product.
As a longtime diabetic,
the easiest way to explain it is it's almost like an intoxication, whether it's a sweat that comes on whether it's forgetfulness, whether it's a blank stare.
One trip changed Chris Maynard's life.
So this tells me exactly what my blood sugar is. I went into really a loss of consciousness when I was camping with my kids. I was camping in the middle of Coeur d'Alene in the forest. It took them 25 minutes to get there.
25 minutes of worrying for Maynard's family.
I don't like the added stress that I give to them, but I think this product gives them comfort just as much as it does to me. It's ripped off, it's uncapped, and now I can just squeeze it in.
After 3 years of planning, glucose revival necklaces are for sale as of today on their website and Amazon.
The comfort that it brings to me and my family, I love it. Yeah, it's priceless.
Now, if you look closely, you can see a small blue circle on the pendant of the necklace. That stands for diabetes awareness, and Chris Maynard says it is his mission to have the whole world recognize that blue circle. I'll send it back to you guys.
Oh. Nicole, thank you so much for bringing us that story. We'll have more on that on KREM.com. It is 5:41 now. While coffee is going high-tech in South Korea, robots are now serving up cups of joe. And on this day in history in 1752, Benjamin Franklin flew his kite during a thunderstorm and demonstrated the connection between lightning and electricity. Since then, the founding father invented the lightning rod and coined the term battery and electrician.